Good afternoon, guys. It is your boy Big Country coming at you again from Nussbaum. We're still in orientation. So, this is actually going to be a day 2 and day 3 review of orientation because yesterday, which was Tuesday, today's Wednesday, I was actually, we went to this dinner thing, which I'll explain in a minute. Got back kind of late and just didn't have any time to post a video. So yesterday was Tuesday. We went to orientation. We were there at 7:15 yesterday morning. So yesterday consists of our physicals, our DOT physicals, our drug screens, and then just normal orientation stuff. So, they talked about the certified red program, which I'll explain in the future. I'm not going to do it tonight. So they explained certified red. They talked about benefits. I don't need their benefits, but it seems like they got pretty good health insurance here. If I did need it, I think it'd be pretty good, pretty comparable to most. So yeah, so yesterday we did the normal orientation stuff all day. The end of the day, we had they provided us with dinner. Went to a Mexican restaurant here in Normal. Probably the best food I've had from a Mexican restaurant in a long time. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but yeah, it was good. So they paid for us to go out to eat. Something really cool yesterday that I've been in trucking for 10 years, and in 10 years I have never received a phone call from the owner of the company. At least not a company this big. They've got like 580 drivers. He called me. He said he wanted to welcome me to the company. But yeah, I didn't really get a chance to talk to him because he called while I was in orientation. But yeah, so that was cool. So we did the whole orientation thing, and then we went to dinner. I was going to do a video when I got back from dinner, but I spent the next 2.5 hours. So when we went to dinner, they have these things called road captains, which are pretty much driver advisors for new drivers. And when we got back to the hotel, the road captain that met us for dinner was there. Him and another guy that is actually a train. They're both trainers. I spent the next 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours, talking to them about different programs and stuff that they have for you to make money at Nussbaum. So yeah, that was pretty much it yesterday. Today, pretty much more of the same. So Nussbaum is a employee stock option company. So all the employees have stock in the company. You start being vested at 1 year, and then you're 100% vested by year 6. It's a great plan. I know that they said they have plans in the works right now. It's owned, the employees own 35% of the company. I know that they have plans in the works for the future for the company to be 100% employee owned. I don't know what that's going to look like or how that's going to work, but we'll see what happens. So we talked about that today. We went out to the shop, and they actually have a mechanic will actually go out to your truck with you and go over the whole entire truck with you, which, I mean, I will give Nussbaum this. As far as the way orientation is set up and how thorough they are, this is probably one of the better orientations I've ever been to as a driver. Um, I mean, I obviously won't know what it's like until I'm pulling loads, but I've had no complaints so far. I mean, the truck's had a couple issues. I know in the last video I kind of was talking about I wasn't crazy about the age of the truck. Um, I expressed my concerns with the truck to them. I came back today to my truck, and all those problems are rectified. They took care of all the concerns I had. The truck has brand new tires on it. I mean, they take care of their equipment. So yeah, so we did all that. They gave us a tour of the shop. That was the other thing we did today. Something that's really cool about Nussbaum is when you come in the shop, they have a vending machine kind of thing where you can actually use your card, your ID card, and you get free stuff for your truck. They have cleaner, they have paper towels, they have fluids, they have anything you could possibly need. I don't know where mine went, but they have tire depth gauges. I mean, anything you would need is provided. As you can see, I've actually got my stuff on. I got my uniforms yesterday. Uniforms are good quality. They got plenty options there. They have a company store. Anything over, I think they said $30 or $40, you can take out and paycheck out of 4 paychecks, which our company store. If you get time, if you're interested in Nussbaum, go ahead and look up their company store. They got all kinds of stuff you can buy there. Because one of the requirements here is when you're on duty, you are required to wear Nussbaum, at least a Nussbaum shirt or hoodie or jacket or whatever. And I mean, they've got good quality stuff. They got Under Armour. I think they just start carrying Ariat stuff, Carhartt. I mean, the list goes on and on. So yeah, everything's going fine here. Any questions I've had have been answered. Any problems I've had have been rectified. This is pretty much the most painless orientation I've ever been through. I will tell you, if you're like me, that only gets a 1-year DOT card because you have sleep apnea or you're diabetic or you have high blood pressure, whatever the case might be, make sure you have your ducks in a row when you come here. Make sure you have all of your documentation you need for that. Because if you don't, it's really going to put a hindrance on you getting that DOT physical because they are very thorough. So yeah, just keep all that in mind and you'll do fine. Monday when we did the drive test, the cool thing about that is you actually do your drive test in the truck that's assigned to you. You have a truck and a driver manager assigned to you before you even get to orientation, which again, something else I'm not used to. They really, really have their stuff together here. I like the employee stock option. I like the 401k match. Some of the trainers was kind of showing me, with like bonuses and cents per mile and everything. This company leaves enough fat on the line for you to make more money. I haven't seen a region yet where you can't make money. And of course, we'll know more once I've done, 30 days, 90 days, 60 days, whatever the case might be. Which, I mean, I'll do reviews on that too. I'll do a 30-day, 60, and a 90-day review. But yeah, so everything's going great. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's our last day of orientation. We got a couple things to finish up. I'm hoping that tomorrow evening I can do a tour, post a tour of the shop and the driver's lounge and that supply vending machine thing they have. Um, and I'm also got plans in the works to do a tour of the terminal with their guy that does their podcast. His name's Dayton. So that should be a good video. Hopefully that'll be posted within the next day or two. So yeah, guys, just trucking along, trying to get in the truck and get rolling. They talked today a lot about the customers that they work with. I know they work with Uline and Cat. Um, that's two of their biggest customers. I think one of them told me today that they've been working with Cat for like 50 years. That's probably their biggest customer. I think it makes up 30% of their loads. Um, but yeah, so everything's going good. So, well, I'm gonna get off here. I got some stuff to do. I gotta pack this hotel room up because tomorrow night we will be sleeping in the truck. So, that should be fun. So, yeah. All right, guys. Well, um, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to post them in the comments down below. But yeah, as always, it's your boy Big Country. Be happy, be healthy, and always be successful. I will talk to you guys tomorrow evening uh, and let you know how things have went. So, everyone have a good night, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.